back today with another video. I know it's been quite a while since I've uploaded, and I apologize for the inconsistency. Life gets in the way, but this is something that I enjoy doing, so I'm going to do my very best to be more regular about the schedule that I upload my videos. If you're new here, I call myself Law Lux Love. I'm an attorney based in Manhattan, New York, and I just love to share all things luxury. I've really enjoyed getting to know people on this platform through this. I've for years sat down watching YouTube videos about bags over and over again, and I figured, why not me? So if you're here, if you're returning here, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, thank you for joining. I have an unboxing today. Clearly you can see it's Chanel, and this is a bag that I didn't even know was coming out. It's from the new 22K collection, and it actually came on my radar after a trip that I took with some members of my family to Spain. And my cousin, shout out to her, walked into the Chanel boutique and saw this bag in a different color and different size, and I just totally fell in love with it. And by the time we came back to the US, the 22K collection had launched here. But this bag was pretty hard to find. It wasn't, widely advertised. It hadn't been up on the site yet, but, folks were finding out about it from Europe, just like I did. And I think it became, the sort of it bag of this collection. So without further rambling, let me just do some unboxing. I purchased this bag from Bergdorf Goodman here in New York City. I have a designated sales associate at the Chanel there. She's really great. She's such, she's really one of those associates that just sticks to the, if you've asked for it and I have it, I'll give it to you, versus, I'm saving everything for my most very important clients or whatever it is these days. So they packaged it up really well. The booklet. I've actually never seen it come in this sort of packaging, but I guess maybe that's a new thing. Here's the classic booklet and the cleaning cloth. This is a caviar bag, however, so hopefully it won't take too much upkeep. This is my new seasonal bag from the 22K collection. It's called, I think, colloquially, the Coco First, but of course, Chanel only names bags with the most generic names that are totally unhelpful. Has a lot of the elements of the classic. It's a flap with a turn lock, and it has, the interwoven chain. But some of the details on this are different and so beautiful. So the gold is an aged gold, but it's a shiny aged gold. If you can see, even on the hardware, it's a shiny, usually Chanel's aged gold is matte, and I'm actually not that drawn to it. I think it's sort of underwhelming, but this gold is well aged, and so it has that very pretty, deep yellow color. It's a shiny aged gold, which I think is really, really pretty. And then there are these details of the loops where the chains go through, and it's a solid metal loop with a little CC. And that detail is really, really nice. And I feel like sometimes Chanel's seasonal bags are maybe not thought out, but sort of reiterations of the same style with one or two changes that are not super significant. But this feels like a really well thought out bag with really pretty details, and I haven't shared the best detail of all, in my opinion. This double chained sort of shoulder moment with CCs throughout. It's just so pretty. I think this is what sold it on my cousin, and this is also what, when I saw it on her, this is what sold it for me too. And this is what made me come back to the United States and desperately try to find it. But let me show the whole bag. So this is the front, it's a flap bag. I'll show you the sides. It looks a little bit like the Pochette Métis, Louis Vuitton's Pochette Métis, because of, you know, the different compartments, as you can see here. It's a fairly roomy bag. Like I said, oh, I don't know if I shared, but this is the bigger size. This is, I believe it's called a small. There's also a mini size, which I think is, it has similarly the 3 compartments, but it's, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full squares, it just has 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's about this big. So not a big difference, but I think I gravitate more towards medium-sized bags versus mini, which is why I'm happy to go for this one. And actually, in all of my conversations that I had with SAs trying to find this bag, I don't know that the United States has received the mini even. So here's a look at the inside. Like I said, it has 3 compartments, and then there are 2 slip pockets. This has the new gold plaque instead of a serial sticker and serial card. And then 1 more flap back there. You can see it was made in Italy, as most seasonal bags are. You know, I don't know that I've ever looked at the inside without the stuffing. This is a pretty big bag. I think this could fit essentially the same as a jumbo. I mean, I would have to do a test to see and make sure, but this is a very big bag. Wow. So could totally see this as sort of, you know, a casual everyday, but because of the beautiful details, could also be dressed up. And I think something that makes this bag so popular is how versatile it is. I think when folks realized how many different ways you can wear this and just how practical it really is, that this was one to grab from this season. So you can double the chains just like this through the loops, and it's a fairly long chain drop. I would say it's comparable to the jumbo, if not longer. I'll have to do a measurement, and then I'll be sure to add it to the bottom here to confirm. But you could wear it on your shoulder like that. Then you could also, you know, pull it through so that it's a longer chain, and just wear it on your shoulder, similar to how you would a classic flap. And then you can, you know, have it with just this gorgeous detail just hanging across like that. It just sort of like adorns the bag, and wear it long so that you can wear it on your shoulder like you would, you know, a regular classic flap. Though I must say this is a much longer chain drop than the classic, which is nice because the third way you could wear it is to crossbody it. I don't see sort of any folks having trouble crossbodying this. I think if you're short, tall, petite, curvy, I think you'll be able to crossbody this with just how long this chain is, which is really great. So all of that combined with just how it looks and with the fact that it is this nice caviar makes this a perfect candidate to, you know, be one of the bags in heavy rotation. So let me know what you guys think. I'm so happy to have this bag in my collection. It's also my first navy bag. I gravitate towards, you know, blacks and grays and beiges, and I've never really thought about having a navy bag. But when I saw this, I was actually picking between this one and the beige one in the same size, and something about this navy was just calling my name. I don't know if it's, you know, the gold contrast, or maybe it's the fact that I don't have a navy one. I don't know what it is, but this was just, I couldn't leave without it. And so I'm really excited to have this. I'm really excited to have a navy bag in my collection to sort of mix it up and not always be, you know, wearing just black with everything. and let me know what you guys think. Do you think this was a good purchase? What are your thoughts on these details? This gives me a little bit of hope about Chanel seasonal bags. I feel like they've been sort of lacking in a couple of the latest collections. And so this is a great alternative to the classic. It's a different, oh, I should go over pricing actually. This bag was $5,100, so with tax around $5,600. So compare that to, you know, a small that's at 78 now, or 82 rather, or a medium that's at 8,800. With tax, that's $9,500 versus $5,600 for a bigger bag that you can wear multiple ways. You know, most folks can't crossbody the medium or the small, and it's just a little bit different than what you would see, you know, a lot of folks wearing when you see them wearing the classic. So this is definitely one to think about if you're interested in, you know, sort of the classic shape, but you like something a little bit different, or you don't want to spend, you know, almost $10,000 on a classic flap, which is a very, you know, which is a very justified position to have. And here is the code if anyone is looking. I will say I think this is very popular right now, so if you are interested, I would reach out to your SA ASAP. This comes in navy, as you see here, black, khaki, a maroon, white, beige, and pink. And like I said, from what I know, it comes in this size and in the mini, which is just one square smaller, so about that big. So that's it for this unboxing. I hope you guys have enjoyed my initial thoughts. I'm really excited to start wearing this. That's how I know I think this is going to be a good one, because I'm, you know, already wanting to take it out. And so thank you again for watching. Thank you for your patience as I, you know, figure out a more consistent schedule. And if this is something you've enjoyed and this is the type of content that you enjoy, please feel free to subscribe. And more than that, feel free to comment below with your thoughts. It's my favorite part, just engaging with everyone who's been watching these, and it's been a really nice perk of starting this channel. So thank you again. Hope you're well, and see you in the next one. Bye.